Y'all, what's going on, man? So we reacting to ACC Players of the Week, and as it should be, Haynes King, my guy, gets ACC Player of the Week for quarterback. I thought he had a magnificent performance, man. He did everything he was supposed to do, and as Coach Key said in the press conference, he thought that was targeting. Was not called, but did feel like targeting with Dan Jackson. Now, credit Dan Jackson. He made plays all game long, but Haynes King, valiant, competitor, warrior, hard worker, gave all his effort in that game against Georgia. Like I said, had 3 rushing touchdowns, over 120 yards rushing. You know what I'm saying? Threw 2 touchdowns. 5 touchdowns he accounted for in that game. Just went all out, man. I thought he gave a signature performance. And I've already seen Tech fans saying Heisman 2025 for King. I'm not going to go that far, but he's definitely going to be right in that conversation as far as being a top quarterback. And I've been saying it for the longest. Barring health, he's a top ACC quarterback in the country, right? Now, obviously, the top award goes to Cam Ward. Then you probably throw Kyle McCord in there, and then you maybe could throw Cade Klubnik. But right now, I would take King over majority of those quarterbacks. Only one I would give over him is Cam Ward. That's literally it, and he's going to probably be a Heisman finalist. You know what I'm saying? That's the only guy I would take over King right now, presently constructed. No guy you can tell me just game in, game out, put his body on the line, not 100%, still willing to put his shoulder out there, risk the injury or risk himself getting injured. Doesn't care. Like, this guy is full-fledged effort. He has great character, a great mindset, a great mentality. And I thought, well-deserved. Obviously, all these guys on here deserves it as well. Devin Grant had a phenomenal game for Syracuse. Absolutely balled out. Jackson Weeks, I thought Trevor Payne had a good game as well. Isaac Brown, with his rushing self, had a pretty big game. Duke Watson was another one. Louisville just ran wild against their in-state rival. But Haynes King, man, he's that guy. He's been doing it, all year long. I think he now has like 11 touchdowns or 12 touchdowns and just 1 interception. King has been phenomenal all year, and I like that the ACC recognized that, even in a losing effort, just showing how good and how elite this player is. And Haynes King's going to be a lot of fun to watch next year. Like I told y'all, I don't know what the preseason rankings are going to be. I don't know where people are going to have Georgia Tech in terms of competing, but they definitely have gotten on the national radar, especially with comments like Kirk Herbstreit announcing them and making it known during the Texas A&M game how good they are, how competitive they are, and more analysts just coming forward and giving Georgia Tech their credit, for what they've been able to accomplish this year. So they right there. They got a lot of motion, They got a lot of motion. When you look at the program and what they're landing, top-end targets, top-end players, Flint and Peyton Joseph from Florida State to Georgia Tech, keeping them home. Landon Tay Harris, keeping them home. The in-state recruiting has been phenomenal for Yale Jackson. You got to credit Coach Key. You got to credit Coach Jeep Wade, the offensive line coach, Coach McKnight, the wide receiver coach, and Coach Peoples, who I think is going to have one of the best secondaries in the country this upcoming season, man. That's what he's doing. It's going to be phenomenal to watch. I cannot wait. But Haynes King, man, phenomenal performance, man. And he's going to be the guy I think leads Georgia Tech back to being an elite program. Just wait for it.